In this video, let's talk about LumaFusion's new update so you can do multicam editing on your iPad. All right, real quick, this is Video Brand. Special thanks to our sponsors for helping make this NAB coverage possible: Metricool, Massive, AdSpective, Vestigit, and OpenReel. All right, now back to the video. Hey, what's up? I'm here with Chris from LumaFusion. So Chris, what's you got that's new?
Well, we're really excited. We're going to be releasing this week our new Multicam Studio feature. And this is something we've been working on for, frankly, 3 years now. And it took longer than we expected because we really wanted to do it right. And we think we've done something unique in multicam that nobody else has done. Not just the fact that it's mobile and on iPhone and iPad.
Tell me a bit more about that. What's going to make it unique?
All right, so some of the things that make it unique, first of all, we make it really easy to work with. So, you know, when you go on the synchronizer, you have a few things. You can, of course, synchronize by audio or timecode, but one of the things you can do up front is map your audio any way you want. So you can either go through to a primary audio track, or let's say you want on one track, you always want to use its audio, you can use it. Or you could map it to a different clip's audio in case that audio wasn't good. And then when you're starting to switch, you don't have to think about that at all. Another thing that's really nice about our timeline is that we treat the multicam clip as a single clip. So I can drag the entire clip with all its switches all at once, or if I want to, I can come in and...
So you can like extract, if you're like, I just want that angle from that multicam, I can pull it out of here?
Exactly. You
okay,
can have
cool.
you know, separate containers and treat them all as individual clips. The switcher is just fun to use, which they're always fun to use, but I think we've done a really nice job on it, where you can sit there and just come in and start switching.
And you're tapping, these are your different angles right here?
Exactly. I'm tapping it at the different angles. You can come in and roll trim your clips to get the exact edit you want and make it exactly the way you want to have it work.
What kind of sources can you bring in? Where can you bring your multicam footage from?
Of course, you can bring in the multicam footage the same way you would with anything else. And earlier today we were actually demonstrating a fun thing where we had 3 USB-C drives hooked up to this Go dock, all editing media directly off those drives on an iPad, not even having to bring the media into the iPad at all. And that was pretty incredible. So whether you're on SD card, USB-C, whether you have your media in cloud, let's say on Frame.io, for example, all those things you can just use directly in LumaFusion. It's right there and ready to use. So it's really easy to get in media and work with.
And then I'm guessing also if you wanted to like maybe do some stuff here, but send it to another app if you need to, like, I don't know, find
Absolutely, yeah. We have our Final Cut Pro XML export. Now, right now, when we export multicam, we flatten those out at the moment, but we will in the next version of multicam make it so that you can have a full multicam experience when you get to the Final Cut as well. And so that'll be a really nice new feature.
Cool. And then does this integrate if you had a keyboard or external device you wanted to kind of...
Of course, yeah. We always, everything we do now, we make sure that it fully supports keyboard control, and so everything has keyboard gestures if you want to work with that as well.
That's awesome. And sort of kind of in general, like what sort of use cases, what have you found where it's like, you know, just being able to edit professionally on an iPad Pro or a tablet works out better than having to do a laptop or a whole computer?
Well, you know, the thing about it is almost anywhere, because, you know, well, right here, for example, you know, if you want to, right after this, check your edit, see if you got the right footage, make sure that it comes together and you've got the story you want, being able to quickly pop it onto an iPad and edit anywhere you are at any time, that makes a huge difference. And now that we have support for things like ProRes and, you know, virtually any resolution, in an upcoming version of our app fairly soon, we'll support up to 16 layers of 4K video, all running without dropping frames, which is just unbelievable, you know, and that's on the iPad, M2 iPads now. And so really you can do anything you could do on, almost anything you could do on a desktop editor, but it's immediately available, up in seconds, pop it up, you know, when you're having dinner, you know, afterwards and do some editing. So that makes a huge difference in how you work than having to wait till you get back to the edit suite and not sure if you had all the right footage, and then, you know, just have to work with what you have.
What are some of the updates you rolled out where now you're on Android tablets?
Yes, we've released a version of LumaFusion on Android and Chromebooks, and it's not quite all the same features that are in the iOS version, but very close. It's the full LumaFusion editing experience. Just some of the features are going to be catching up over time. Another nice thing that's coming out this Tuesday on iOS are some really neat new features that are just free features, you know, as part of the free update. And that's some great new UI for audio filters. So for some of the EQs, the parametric EQ has a really great new interface, and we're including a machine learning based voice isolation that does an incredible job of taking out background noise and hiss and things like that. And that's a free part of the update as well. So.
Yeah. Anything else we didn't cover?
Well, I guess I should cover the cost of it. You know, LumaFusion, of course, has always been $29.99. It's a one-time purchase, not a subscription. And now the Multicam Studio is an in-app purchase in there for $19.99. So, and it's also a one-time purchase as well.
So you get the app, and then if you want to add it on or not.
Yeah, you can decide whether you need multicam. And you know, I honestly think almost anyone can use multicam. And the fun thing is, it'll hopefully open new possibilities. If you've got a couple of iPhones, do a multicam shoot. You get something a little more out of it and can do something really fun.
Now, is that separate if you just need to synchronize
you can
audio?
Synchronizing audio, you'd also right now need Multicam Studio in there. That's the only place we have synchronizing audio. So
okay,
yeah.
so if you're recording like separate audio source, you want to do that, you can
yeah,
just do it in Multicam.
Do that Multicam. Yeah. We also see Multicam being used, the way we've built it for people, we have a lot of users who do really creative videos with a lot of effects and interesting things, and I think Multicam is going to be a really fun way to layer multiple effects and switch quickly between them and do some more artistic expression in video editing.
Cool, well thank you so much.
Thank you, appreciate it.
All right, thanks for watching the video. For more of our NAB videos, be sure to check out our playlist right here, and be sure to hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching, I'll catch you in the next episode.